Hello! Hello and welcome! Very nice to see a lot of you guys here. Lindsay, Aries, Lavina, Stella, Mega, Pooja, and Swati, and Leon, of course. Lavina and Stella, feels like it's been a while since I saw you in chat, so very welcome. Very warm welcome back. So, for anyone who doesn't know, I know if you haven't been in for a while, you may not be aware of our kind of emoji system that we're doing now. So I put an emoji up. This is the first emoji. We do one question per emoji, but I will regularly change the emoji throughout just to give everybody a chance to ask a question. There'll be many emojis. So yeah, just to give everyone a chance, make sure no one's hogging chat or anything like that. But I do have quite a few cards today, so let's go over those before we begin. So, chakra. These are all love cards for the day. So, love, chakra, goddess, moon magic, shaman's dream, and spirit animal as well. So, if you forget those, feel free to ask. And you can ask for a card with your question. You don't have to waste your emoji on a card, sorry. So yeah, so we'll jump right into it now then. Jan, what are Caden's current thoughts and feelings over me and the connection? What are his intentions? Unfortunately, I don't feel too much change in this yet. I feel so. I've been having this. Well, we've been having this back and forth kind of push and pull energy for a while, but he does still at this moment feel in a kind of a pulling back stage. There does feel to be like a bit of hesitance, a bit of pulling back, and there doesn't really feel to be a clear or set intention at all. It seems almost there's a given up kind of energy, but around kind of the relationship, kind of love path in general. That kind of fed up kind of energy doesn't seem to be linked directly to you, but it does seem to be influencing, of course, not being in a rush to make this decision, not being in a rush to get back from the back and forth, to get back to the forward momentum, basically. Doesn't seem to be a rush to that at all. Definitely still in this kind of pulling back, hesitation kind of phase, which is quite unfortunate because it must have been almost a week since this kind of came through. So still being in that stage, there doesn't really seem to be a shift in that yet. Like it's come forward and then back again. It seems like it's still back, if that makes sense. Delphine, what is going on with M? Why did he say that he was feeling lonely and confused? Will we ever get in a long-term relationship? Okay. Yeah, so this lonely kind of energy, sorry, it's a little bit warm here. So this lonely kind of energy does feel like there's an element of feeling a little bit misunderstood, or a little bit not in alignment. Like I feel a little bit misunderstood. I feel a little bit like I'm not fully getting the message, getting the kind of signs, if that makes sense. There does feel to be a little bit of misunderstanding going on with that. But yeah, so that confusion, that's very kind of prominent as well. That's very kind of forefront. It does feel like there's decisions being made, things being, mulled over in the mind. Am I what kind of where do I stand, like what am I really looking for, what really are my desires. There seems to be quite a broad confusion about, not particularly about you or a specific person, but about what do I actually want at the moment, what am I really looking for. Seems to be like confusion and consideration around that in general, like in a more broad sense. But will we ever get in a long-term relationship? Let's see that. Yeah, so there definitely is a chance of this. It's not a no. It feels very 50-50 at the moment. The energy feels very 50-50, but that's kind of, it's kind of normal when someone's in an indecisive kind of hesitation period or phase, you know? That's quite kind of, I can go this way, I can go that way. It's very kind of normal. I don't feel like it's low because there's no feelings, or it's low because there's no chemistry, or it's low because there's no attraction. I just feel like the hesitation around the more broad topic of the love path is influencing that, if that makes sense. So, but does seem very 50-50. Daniela, hello. Pooja, what are N's current energies and feelings about me? Yeah, so I'm sensing very positive but passive kind of energy here. There's nothing negative, but there isn't too much attention. You know, there isn't too much thinking about you. There isn't too much focus on you. There's nothing negative, but it's just not a lot. There's not a lot of attention on you there. Just bear with me one moment, guys. I always forget to have to log in on the Facebook on my iPad and not my phone when I'm keeping up with the chat, so I'm really sorry. I should have done this before. Oh. To be fair, I don't get too many private messages these days during stream. Okay, sorry, lost where I moved to here. I saw... Stella, future spouse characteristics. Yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing like a light brown eyes, very dark hair. Would say like average build here, but I am seeing more facial features here. Very kind of thin lips I'm seeing as well. So to try and pick something that really stands out on the facial features. Yeah, I'm just seeing face here. So usually I would get, I might try to say like height or dress sense or something. I'm not really seeing that at the moment here. Mecca, what are R's current feelings and next actions towards me? Okay. There's definitely a warm, positive feeling. There's a lot of care, energy in there. It's very nice. Like feels very warm, kind of emotionally. there does seem to be desire in spending more physical time together, desire to have like a kind of a trip together. And also, there's like more communication. I don't know if this is like you don't talk too often, like maybe you don't talk every day, and there's intention to kind of, you know, increase the amount that you actually talk, or whether this is about getting to know you on a deeper level, like getting to know you more personally, like find out more, like dig deeper, you know. But something like that about communication, like really wanting to get further in with you. Jasmine, I haven't heard from Phil in weeks. Why hasn't he been talking to me? Okay. So I'm seeing a little bit of like low mood kind of energy. I'm seeing a little bit of like worry, stresses. Um, I wouldn't really say busyness because it doesn't really feel like there's a lot going on, like physically moving around. But it does feel to be like worrying and stressing, and um, it's almost it's kind of like working. I feel like working on myself and working on myself, but it does feel to be on the that very root chakra like work kind of energy, not working on myself like shadow work or spiritual or anything like that. It does feel like I'm trying to get to a better place. It feels like more in a financial or stability kind of sense, but I'm not getting anything that's directly related to you. So it's not like, or even directly related to relationships. I'm not getting like this interest elsewhere. I'm not getting there's second thought or anything like that. I'm not getting anything that's directly linked to your connection. So really hoping he's okay there, like within himself, because it doesn't look, you know, it doesn't look very happy, very hopeful, if that makes sense. Yeah, and I am still seeing like you being on the mind. I'm still seeing like thinking about you and all of that. So yeah, it's a bit interesting. I hope that he's going to be okay. You know, through whatever he's going through within himself. But yeah, I'm really not getting anything that's directly related to you or against you. So like I said, focus elsewhere. Relationship wise, not feeling that. Aries, what will be my guys' intentions for the rest of the month of July when it comes to our relationship? Okay. Just really seeing spending more time with you or making an effort or plan, you know, to spend more time with you, wanting to, yeah, increase time spent together, increase frequency of seeing each other, and things like that. I'm not seeing anything within this month that's really huge, you know. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's really huge, like talk about like moving in or anything like a really big plan, but I'm seeing this desire and intent to spend a lot more time together. Benita, when will I meet my future spouse or first meeting? Okay. Okay, that's very murky and unclear. It's not really coming through for me. So what I'm going to do, I do like to prompt myself to recheck because this does happen occasionally, as you regular people will know. So let me see. I will put. I'll just repost your question myself. Well, I can't write Benita for some reason. Bernie. That's just to prompt me to check it. So let me just as well. So just up to Swati here. But I will just go over, so guys, if you are new in, so if you are new, please refer to Leon in the chat or the banner here. So it's free, just leave your full name and date of birth if you're new. If you're kind of new, like if you've been on maybe like Pendulum or a small stream before, I still appreciate if you're quite new to leave your full name and date of birth, just to help me to you know, get that familiarity with your energy. So regulars, you'll notice, of course, don't put their full name and date of birth. I do connect. It's specific questions for the crystal ball, so I'm not here doing full readings because a full reading for someone will be at least half an hour. So please ask more specific questions. I will change the emoji now anyway. So we do change the emoji throughout the stream. It's one question per emoji, but we'll keep going and you can ask as many as you want throughout the stream. But yes, more specific. I'm not doing full readings for people, like broad readings. It just takes too long. So I'll go over the cards again just in case. We have Chakra, we have Love cards, we have Goddess, we have Moon Magic, we have Shaman's Dream, and we have Spirit Animal. So you're very welcome to ask for a card as well as your question with that emoji. Sorry. Right next to the mic. Swati says, will I get married first and then get the government job, or first get the government job and then get married? Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing job first. I'm seeing job first there. Fatima, current feelings of Hussam, apologies if I pronounced names wrong, current feelings of Hussam towards me. So there are positive energies, they do seem to be a little bit in the back of the mind. So there's like a missing energy, like missing or longing kind of energy. There is some kind of recollection, or what's the word? Reminiscent, I would say, of like positive kind of emotions in the past. Yeah, it is a positive energy, but it does seem a little bit in the back of the mind. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of focus here. Daniela. Daniela, what job does he do? Okay. I was thinking like a sales and marketing kind of role here. Miss Venus, hello, going into session. Last night I felt something switching my legs and my light body started to flow and move like I was floating. What was that? Star Farm, what were they doing? Okay, So I will check this, I will look into it. If you have had to jump off because of the time, I will connect back with you on Messenger and also maybe write this out. So there seems to be a channeling of light, a channeling of light to you, and also it's kind of like not necessarily channeling because it's within you, but it's like awakening. So like an awakening you to past past memories or past knowledge, connection to more, yeah, past memories and past knowledge of past lives. So it does seem to be, it's like it's like trying to awaken things that are already within you. So they are within you. You do have that. You can tap into it. But it's trying to awaken that. Kind of trying to connect you a little bit more to your past lives or parallel lives or future lives. You know, things like that. Yeah, it does seem to be a lot about. It does seem to be a lot about, you know, that light energy and that positive energy, but also knowledge as well. Kind of bringing you back to the knowledge that you have had. Elisa, hello. Is F thinking about me and making this connection deeper? Okay, is F thinking about me and making this connection deeper? Yeah, there is thinking about you, and it does seem like, although it's not, it seems like there's a slow and gradual increase in frequency of thinking about you. So it's not a super quick increase, but is noticeable. And I'm really interested in this one as well. Alicia says, will I be able to quit my job this week or next week? I'm really kind of excited for your like new kind of phase, your new stage that you're going into. So yeah, let's look at this. This week or next week, okay. Yeah, I'm guessing next week. I'm guessing next week with that. Best of luck with your new stage. Kritika, hello. When will Anivesh get a police inspector job? So I'm guessing before the end of the year with that one. And before the end of the year. Pallavi, will I get my jewelries and all things from my husband Rahul and in-laws? Oh, okay. Yes, I guess a yes on that. Divine 8, hello. Thank you, Pooja, thank you. Okay, so Divine 8, please leave your full name and date of... So if you're new, guys, please leave your full name and date of birth. Yeah, so leave your full name and date of birth. And please ask specific questions if you can. So what can I expect at my new job? Are we looking at, you know, if there's more opportunities for abundance? Are we looking at if, you know, the clients, customers, or the colleagues are going to be positive, you know? New love. Yeah, really sorry. I need your full name and date of birth, guys. And when you go to a psychic in person, they can connect with your energy because you're like there in the space. But when we are online and we have like, you know, usernames like New Love, Divine 8 and things like that, Full name and date of birth really helps me to connect with the energy. So yes, please, if you can. Alphonse, will Jennifer and I get back together and be a long-term romantic couple again? Seeing like a 45 to 50% chance on this at the moment. So when we get to the hearts, I'll change the emoji. Samina, in which month will Harris contact me, okay? Guessing September for that. Aries, am I going to end up spending time with my guy today or tomorrow or Sunday? Sunday looks very prominent. Sunday looks very high prominence, but there does seem to be possibility, opportunity all days. So I'm not getting a no on any of those days, but Sunday looks very highly prominent. Oh yes, so reminded myself here to do Benita's question. When will Benita meet future spouse? Let's see if we can get this now. Yeah, so I'm guessing next year. It feels kind of mid next year as well. Tam, hello and welcome. Jan, what is Caden's current feelings towards and intentions? Does he want something romantic with her? Whenever we checked a few days ago and the pendulum said yes. What is Caden's current feelings towards and intentions? Does he want something romantic? Okay. There does seem to be some consideration and thought about it. There does seem to be kind of like it's almost like a what would this be like, you know, like contemplating it in the mind. But it's not. It doesn't feel like I'm going to ask or I'm I'm confirmed on this or I want this. But there does seem to be some contemplation there. Stella, when will I meet my future spouse? Okay. I'm guessing February 2026 there. Delphine, did Pete block me on WhatsApp after wishing me happy birthday? If so, why? What is going on with him? Okay. No, I'm actually getting a no on that. So do you know if there's something else there with WhatsApp? Like maybe deleting of the account or something like that? Because I'm getting a no on blocking you. Pooja, what ends for thought and felt when I asked him not to stay in contact after giving... What end thought and felt when I asked him not to stay in contact after giving him the reason for it? there's some upset there. It feels almost like there's a thought-provoking kind of energy, like this has given me something to think about a little bit. There is some upset there. I'll change the emoji. There's your next emoji. Mega R has applied for his visa. When will he travel to YYZ? And when will he come back to India? No, I'm not getting anything on that at all. It could be that the possibilities are very open at the moment. There isn't like a pinpointed path, like honing in on one path, or it could be like a change of heart, like not even going with that plan anymore. But I'm not really getting anything on that, like time frame, like a time frame, date, or anything like that. Divine 8 says I'm not new. Okay, so I don't resonate with your energy. I feel like I don't. I just feel like I don't connect with you, so I'm really sorry about that. It can happen if I haven't connected with someone in a very long time or something like that. Yeah, I just don't feel like I'm really connected. But if you don't want to give your full name and date of birth, you're very welcome to ask for a card. So I'll pull your card. I'll pull you a love card. Yeah, I'll pull you a love card. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So there's a strength there. Perhaps there's like a strength to this bond. You can overcome any issues and things like that. Benita says future spouse initials if possible. Okay. I guess I get S and an M. Kritika, will Anivesh come with a marriage proposal for me to my parents? If he comes, how will my parents treat him? Will they accept his marriage proposal for me? So the prominence of this seems to be around 60%, but it does seem like on that path, on this path where that does happen, that there is a positive energy around that. It is accepted, yes. Jasmine, is there anything I said or sent him that's making Phil feel like this? And if so, what did I say specifically that makes him feel worried and like he has to work on himself? No, so there is a little bit of this element of feeling a little bit inferior or not good enough. It's not like really really strong, but it is kind of there. But this is kind of what I was saying before about not feeling like I'm trying to pick up something that's directly linked to you, and it doesn't really seem to be there. Like there is, like I said, there's a little bit of feeling maybe not good enough a little bit, but it doesn't seem like there's like a knock on effect from like something you've said or something that's happened between you having an impact. It doesn't really feel like that. Um, how will my Swati? How will my first meeting with my future spouse? How will it be? So we're looking at like maybe if it's positive or negative or um, let's see. Let's see what I can get here. How will be my first meeting with my future spouse? Yeah, so I'm getting positive energy, but I'm also getting a very relaxed and casual kind of energy. Like it does feel like kind of a relaxed connection that kind of it's positive, but it seems to kind of it builds momentum quite slowly. It's kind of like taking your time, not rushing, which is a good thing. But there's definitely a very relaxed energy to it. Risha, what are the feelings of agitash towards me? Towards me. Sorry if I'm pronouncing names wrong. I do try. Okay, let's see this. So it seems to be very platonic, but it doesn't seem to be anything negative. But it does seem to be quite, a friendship kind of energy. Pallavi, I'm not sure what you mean with that one about the emojis. I'm very sorry. What about previous emoji? Should I write my question again? Um, so it's one question per emoji, but you don't. Yeah, so you don't have to repeat the question. It's just because. How can I say? Every emoji is a new question. A new question. Fatima, how will I meet my future spouse? This seems to be being introduced. It seems to be through friends. Could be through like some family or something, but I feel it's through friends. And introduction through friends. Um, Aries, will I meet my guy's uncle and daughter before the summer ends? If so, which month? Okay. So the possibility does seem open. It does seem like there is kind of a few like opportunities here and there for these meetings to occur. It does seem that way. But unfortunately, I'm seeing most prominently that it looks more around kind of September, October, maybe even November. Not really feeling like it would be that late, but it does feel more around that time. Daniela, will he ask me for a meeting? Yes, it doesn't seem to be very soon. You know, it doesn't seem to be. There's not an imminent energy with this, but I am getting yes. Jan says chakra card. Okay, perfection. Okay, so this is. I know you can't really see it. It's not in frame. Sorry, not in focus. I mean, but perfection. So it's really nice. Card because, of course, like we always say, nobody's perfect. But what it's saying is that you have everything that you need within you. You're not. There isn't something that's really missing or really broken or really. There isn't a huge issue. Basically, is kind of the energy that it's giving. It's really. It's really kind of bigging you up in a sense. It's like saying you have everything you need within you. You know, look within for your gifts, for your skills, for your worth. Really take some time to yourself to connect to that energy, connect to your divine energies, really feel that love within yourself because you you have so much beauty and divinity and perfection, you know, within you. You are kind of like perhaps where you need to be, or you are very kind of, you have everything that you do need within you. It's a very kind of uplifting and affirmative message for you. And also, of course, it is talking a little bit about the root chakra there. So if you want to focus on a specific chakra, you can focus on the root. There's that grounding kind of energy, and there's also when we're looking at the root, it's very kind of like money, like work, home setting, finances, and kind of safety and security. So if there's things, you know, maybe you're thinking about the future, like what to do as a career or where to live or something like that. There's also a kind of positive omen, you know, along those lines. So, you know, sometimes we think like, oh, I really want to live like abroad in this country or that country, I really want to do that, but it will probably never happen for me kind of energy. It's like you do have all of those possibilities within you. Thank you, Leon. Yes, please do. Remember to like and subscribe. I haven't said that yet. Please like the video if you haven't already, and please subscribe if you are new. Virgo, hello. Risha, very much confused between MBA and Masters in Chemistry. Where university wants me to go, I have to choose urgently. Okay, so MBA. So between MBA and Masters in Chemistry, okay. Yeah, getting masters in chemistry there. Hi Virgo, hope you're well. Sue Ann. Oh, I haven't even gone to the smileys yet. I was going to change the emoji, but I'll just wait for a moment. So yeah, I do apologise if you're waiting, but the reason why I do use the emojis is because I don't want to be answering for people who have jumped out of the chat. So I'm going to wait until I get to the smileys to change the emoji. Sue, what next in my career, please? I'm currently unemployed. Okay, so we can look at Um, we can look at perhaps like a time frame for getting your next kind of endeavor, your next job. Let's see. So I'm seeing October time here as the most prominent for this next kind of path, this next kind of opportunity coming up. And what I'm also seeing here is there's something there's something like training going on. So it's not it doesn't seem to be I'm just jumping right back into something or going straight to something else. It does seem like there's learning something new for this new path. Learning, expanding kind of my skills a little bit there. Alphonse, you're welcome. KZG. Okay, so KZG, what will be my future job or business? Okay, so let me just take a moment to connect with your name and date of birth there since you are new, and then I will look at this. Okay. There seems to be so there definitely is like a technology kind of element to this, like working with computers, but there's a very prominent energy around teaching as well. Jay Ash, Jay, Jay Ashina. Really sorry, guys. If I pronounce your name wrong, you're very welcome to correct me, like in the chat, and I will try my best. So my username is my full name, and there's the date of birth. Will I become into a fantasy best-selling author? Okay. Ooh, I'm really intrigued. I would love to read something that you've written. So just focusing on your full name and date of birth, by the way. If I take a moment, if you're new, I'm just connecting. Okay. really itchy. Yeah, so I'm seeing that you can do really well here. So I don't know if this is like best selling, you know, if this is like, um, yeah, but I'm seeing like you can do really really well here. I'm seeing like a lot of opportunity, a lot of prominent energy with this path. So best of luck with that, absolutely. Yeah, you'll have to let us know um, how that goes, or when you're in like um, yeah, when you have like something I'd love to read. We have someone else in the community who's just written a book. I have not, I've hardly gone through it yet, but I do have it in my email, and I will be catching up with that. It seems very good so far. Damina, I'm not sure what you mean by next week energy towards my career. Next week? Sorry, I'm not 100% sure. Yes, Tom, I know who you are. Very nice to see you. Will I have a new romantic connection? There's very vibrant energy of someone showing interest. There's very vibrant energy of someone, you know, showing interest. Yeah, that is coming up quite strongly. Yeah, there does seem to be an energy of like choice, you know, opportunity. You're kind of in control in a sense, like a free will kind of element of being able to make a decision, but there is very, very, like I said, very vibrant energy of someone showing interest. Yes. Um, thank you very much for the super sticker. How cute! Thank you very much. Sorry, guys, just finding where I'm up to. I really appreciate super chats and super stickers, but always um, knocks the chart. Just bear with me one moment, guys. Just need to blow my nose. Be a moment. So, am I up to the smileys yet? Yes, so let's just change our emoji here. There you are, there's our next one there. Oh. It's knocked me from my space again, I'm so sorry. Uh, Jan, for clarity, what were Caden's intentions towards was it still to pull away? yeah, there does seem to be like a lot of contemplation around that connection. Like, where is this connection going? Like, is this a friendship? What are we kind of doing with this? But it most prominently does look like pulling away from it. It still seems to be the most prominent kind of thing, the most forefront kind of thing. But there is, it does seem to be like a little bit more contemplation around it. Elisa, was F moved by what I told him in the past time we talked that I still feel I want him? Okay. Yes. Swati, what will be the profession of my future spouse when I meet him? Okay. It's a corporate career, like corporate role, but it does seem to be quite high, not like a bottom level kind of thing. Jasmine, I recently woke up from a dream and I know it was about Phil because all I'm aware of is seeing him. What was the dream about? Okay. It seems to be like there was kind of airing out of some emotions. It seems like that you were kind of saying some things that maybe you've held back from a little bit, or maybe you haven't, things that you haven't quite delved into together quite yet. It does seem to be quite, there's a conversation going on here. It does seem to be quite delving deep into emotions, but it's interesting because it does seem like the emotions and the kind of, yeah, the emotions that are going on in the stream do reflect and resonate with like real life, if that makes sense. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tom. I really, really appreciate that. Um, I'm wondering why it says free. Have I? Oh, but thank you so much. I'm so grateful, guys. I'm really, really grateful for any like super stickers, super chats, anything, and you guys just being subscribed and everything like that. I really do appreciate that. Um, I don't think YouTube should like pull me from my where I'm up to in the chat though when it happens. I don't know why it does that. Um, so where was I up to? Um, yes, so Jasmine there. Risha, the guy I met in acting class. Um, I will focus on the name. Sorry, yeah, I'm so bad at pronunciation. What are his feelings towards me? There was another girl with me. Whom did he like more and is attracted to more? Okay, so let me just focus on these two people here. So, his feelings towards you and um, comparison maybe between you. Okay. So the energy is a little bit low. The energy is, it's very, I would say it's very normal for just meeting someone or someone you don't really know very much. Like I would probably describe it like he likes you, just like a kind of, there's a positive energy, but there's nothing too much to note basically, but it's not negative if that makes sense. But also looking at this kind of comparison, that also feels like quite flat. It doesn't really feel like there's there is comparison, like comparing you two. It doesn't really feel like there's been too much thought about that at this time. Maybe that's because it's quite new, something like that. But there's nothing negative there. It seems positive. Virgo love card, yes, of course. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. So really nice. Making the gestures, expressing love through actions, not always through speaking. Stella, compatibility between me and my future spouse. Yeah, there does seem to be a lot of compatibility, and also in the sense as well, which is nice. There's a compatibility in terms of growing together, so it's not like we're compatible to begin with and then we kind of grow apart. There's a growing together aspect to it, so it does seem quite long lasting as well. Delphine, does G want us to get back together? What does he want? True intentions from our connection? Do you see us having a healthy long term relationship? No, there doesn't really seem to be. Um, there doesn't really seem to be this energy of wanting to get together at the moment. No, I'm not really seeing that. Um, yeah, of course that may change. There's possibility that that can change, but it doesn't really look like that at the moment. Well, I'm so far back in the chart. I don't know why it keeps pulling me down. Um, so sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Up to Johnny here. Um, when is the heart to heart? When will Caden be back in forward energy rather than pulling back? Okay. So there does seem to be picking up a little bit, kind of communicating a little bit more, and all of that does seem to be possible within this month, like maybe mid to the end of kind of this month, that picking up again. But heart to heart does seem to be around September time at the moment here. Benita says, what are the circumstances surrounding meeting my future spouse? So you meet at an event, like a social gathering, and it does seem to be that they approach you. Aries, what upcoming months do you see higher probability of my guy telling me he loves me for the first time? Okay. A most prominent energy at the moment looks like the end of September. Mecca says, when will I move? And how would be things there for me? Okay. I'm seeing mid 2025, but there is a lot of positive energy there. Samina, today I saw a stork flying around me. What happened? What is it? Positivity, please and thank you. Well, that's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Perhaps a totem animal or something like that. Something that's resonating with you at the moment. Sounds very lovely. Yeah, so I suppose I could see if there is like a message or a sign in there somewhere. I'm not seeing anything for that, but I do feel drawn to pull you a card. So I'm going to do a moon magic one for this. I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. Very nice. Thank you very much, KZG, for providing good information again. It does really help whilst you're new, basically. Oh yes, I did that already, didn't I? That's a repeat question, I believe. Pooja, why did Anne text me back on the 29th, even though he was free the whole day? Why didn't Anne text me back on the 29th, even though he was free the whole day and no work? Yeah, it just seems to be like you're not like super in focus. Like it doesn't really feel like you're a really high priority, if that makes sense. Like there's nothing negative there, but it doesn't feel like a sense of urgency in messaging back. A kind of like, yeah, it just doesn't really feel like it's. I need to reply back right away. Like this is really priority to me. It's just a kind of relaxed energy around it. Fatima, does Hissam talk with their family about me? So I'm getting a no on this at the moment. Perhaps like a little bit, but there's nothing really significant coming through there. So I'm just going to go back over or sorry, just reading that. So if you are new, just leave your full name and date of birth with your question. And we do have tarot cards today. We have love cards, chakra cards, goddess cards, moon magic cards, shaman's dream, and spirit animal. It is one question per emoji, but you can ask for cards as well with that. And I will be changing the emoji when I get to the heart, so just bear with me. Can take a while to get down there. Meghana, what time of year will I get into a relationship? Okay. Seems like October, November time, most prominently there. Katika, when will the karmic cycle finally end between Anivesh and me, and we come into permanent happy reconciliation? So it does seem like karmic energies are shifting, and it does seem like it seems like the most not most prominent, but it seems like most of them have shifted. It does seem like there's a little bit more to this process, like maybe just some remnants, you know, just still kind of in the process maybe of shifting there. But it feels most prominently like the beginning of next year. A love card for Jan, of course. You are limitless. Recognize the truth. You can do anything you choose to do. They're really nice and affirmative, those ones. Don't think they're not as to the point as the other ones where there's some kind of more negative ones in there. These are very kind of positive ones. Shayna, hey Venus, I got offered the job you said I would get. Woohoo! Congratulations! Will the rest of the hiring process go smoothly? Okay, let's check. I'm so happy for you. The rest of the hiring process. Yeah, there's a lot of positive energy here, so best of luck. Suchanki, please pick up a card for career guidance. Oh, do you know what? We were talking about this in the pendulum the other day, and we don't have too many cards that are very career linked. I was really searching for some. Well, I am searching for some. I haven't found any yet that are rarely career linked. But I'll still pick one. I'll pick a chakra card because that I'm feeling. I don't have a Akashic today. Akashic would have been good probably. I'll pick a chakra card for you. Oh, okay, so we're getting root chakra. So we actually are on track there. So the root chakra is all about our finances, our work path, our career path, on our home and security. So the location that we're in, the home that we're in, you know, things like that. And you're getting renewal there. So what this would say is something new. So a new job, something new coming on the path, as opposed to maybe moving up where you are, or doing going back to maybe something that you've done before. There's like a refreshed new kind of sense of energy there. But it's interesting that we are getting root chakra there. So if you do feel a little bit blocked or anything like that when you're on career path, do focus more on your root chakra. So meditating on the root chakra, listening to root chakra frequencies and things like that. I can't believe I'm not even up to the purple heart yet. Let's see how far I am. So, Theodora, hello. Daniela, where will I meet my future spouse? Okay. So it seems like you will be on a trip, but you will realise that you live quite close. Theodora. Oh, I almost skipped the question then. I'd like to ask if this job I asked about, the pendulum, is a good fit for me, or would I fall in the same trap as the last one? Okay, so a good fit or falling in to the same trap. Okay. Yeah, there feels to be more positive energy here. It does feel quite positive, yes. A card of my choice. Let's go for. Let's do. Shaman Stream. Let's do Shaman Stream. Crown Games. Right use of power. Okay, so there's an element, so when we get this card, there's an element of stepping into your power or back into your power or something like that. There definitely is kind of like a leveling up element of this in some area. So it could be, you know, like we're talking just now about like a work sense, it can be that. It can be just like kind of feeling like confident, being in your kind of self-worth, self-confidence kind of energy, but it can be actually leveling up in terms of like a job or moving to a location you really love or something like that. But there's the element of power, right use of power. So what it's saying is when you step into this power and you're feeling in this higher positive energy, just make sure you're keeping a check on yourself and you're using that power and that energy, that advantage in the way that you intended to. Kind of stick to your true authentic self, even when you're in that higher energy, that higher power. That's okay, Theodora, don't worry. Thanks, Shan. Yeah, so it can take me a while to catch up. I am very far up in the chat, but I'm not going to skip your questions, so don't worry. Harsh. Harsh, I'm really sorry, but I do need your full name and date of birth for the question. So if you're new or you're not in a lot, please do put your full name and date of birth with your question. People who aren't doing that, they're regulars, so I'm rarely connected to that energy. Risha, perhaps you didn't hear my answer before. Masters in Chemistry came up for you there. Oh, thank you so much, Tam. That's very sweet as well. Guys, please do read the banner or refer to Leon in the chat if you are new. Because I feel bad to not answer the questions, but if I can't connect to your energy, I can't really answer it. You know, I can ask the ball without feeling connected, but I just feel like I sometimes, or a lot of the time, when I don't feel connected, I feel like it's not very accurate, you know? Okay, so I'm up to the purple hearts now, but I am going to. There's quite a few in here. I'm going to wait until I'm a little bit further down before I change the emoji because I just want to catch up a little bit. So I do apologise. But if anyone's jumped out, this is kind of like what I'm trying to combat is people jumping out. So I just want to make sure that when I change it, it's going to be all people that are in, basically, you know. Swati says in the previous session, you have told me about S's some suppressed feelings about me. What are these suppressed feelings? Okay. So it seems to be feeling a little bit below you. So I don't know if I would say this is as strong as jealousy, but it is kind of a little bit that energy, kind of, you know, feeling a little bit below you is what I would say. It's not super strong. It's not like I said, I don't really feel like it's jealousy, but there is a little bit of something there. Almost like I feel like if this was dealt with, processed a little bit more positively, then it might be like admiration, like admiring you a little bit or looking up to you a little bit. But where it's kind of, it's bringing out a little bit of insecurity, so that's why it's kind of suppressed. Stella, will I get success in fashion designing career if I choose to become a fashion designer? Okay. There does seem to be some possibility here, and there does seem to be some kind of like lucrative energy here as well. I'm definitely seeing challenges. I'm definitely seeing challenges, and a bit of a, I wouldn't say drawn out. I think that sounds kind of wrong, but a little bit of a slow process, should we say? But I'm seeing possibility there. Delphine, what are P's current feelings towards me? When do you see him contacting, and will we ever get back together? Current feelings feel quite positive. It almost feels kind of like refreshed, or like a clean kind of slate kind of energy. It feels quite refreshed. And I do see communication, but I'm not seeing very clear getting back together. I wouldn't say there's no chance of it, but I'm not seeing it. It doesn't look very prominent. But communication, yes. When contacting, yes. Sorry. I would say around maybe 3 months. Jasmine, what can I do or say to Phil to get him out of this low self-esteem issue when it comes to me, and should I reach out to him or wait for him to reach out to me? I would say continue with a little bit of spiritual work on the connection. Yeah, and I also would say reach out here, but I wouldn't say. I'm just trying to gauge like time frame here. In around a week, maybe 5 days to a week. Jan, why exactly is Caden feeling like he's fed up, given up energy around his love path? Is it due to himself being in a lower mood, or is it also due to the upset he's having recently with Em and me? Yeah, so I would say yes to everything you said there, but it also feels kind of like there's kind of this energy a little bit of I can't do anything right. I've messed things up a little bit. I can't do anything right. It's almost like feeling a bit down on myself a little bit as well. And Pooja, how N was feeling and thinking when I texted him today to ask how his visit went to the parade, even though I initiated for not staying in touch. Um, it's kind of the energy is kind of coming through here. It's almost like the kind of like shrug kind of thing. You know, it's kind of like you know, um, yeah. That's all like how I can kind of describe it. A little bit blasé, maybe. Um. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to right. I just want to guess. Let me just do a few more, then we'll change the emoji. Um. So Shayna, what is the current time frame for meeting a romantic soulmate? So I'm guessing a time frame, but I'm guessing within this time frame. So it seems like this is kind of the cutoff, perhaps, is around a 4 month time frame. Kritika, when will Anivesh come to my parents with a marriage proposal for me or marriage decision happening between both of our parents? I'm not seeing a time frame on that. And really, I just feel like it's because it's there's a little bit of it's not a super prominent thing. There's kind of a chance like that you may go down kind of different paths. So I feel like perhaps that's why a set specific time frame isn't coming up. But I wouldn't say there's no chance if that makes sense. So guys, if you are new, just to say, I'm going to change the emoji in a moment. So if you are new, please refer to the banner. Leave your full name and date of birth if you are new, just so I can connect with your energy. And we do have cards. One question per emoji. Sorry. So put that emoji, put your question, but you can also ask for a card as well. Love cards, chakra cards, goddess cards, moon magic cards, shaman's dream cards, and spirit animal cards, and specific questions, not too broad. So Fatima, next actions of Hussam towards me. I'm not really seeing too much there at the moment, just kind of a little bit of communication here and there. I'm not seeing anything too big there at the moment. Samina, what's next action of Harris towards me? What he offers me, proposal. Let's see. So there is a chance for you guys. Like I don't see this as like no, this is never going to happen kind of energy, but I do also feel like this isn't a very imminent energy. This it does seem like there's a bit of a time, like a bit of patience, kind of needed for this. So I'm sorry to say that. Let's change the emoji now. McHannah, what is the possible zodiac sign of the guy I'll be dating next in the future? Okay. Pisces or Aquarius, maybe there's a lot of both of those in the chart because they're both coming through. Mega, there's an event in YYZ next month in August. Do you see if R will be able to attend that? And if so, will he win? So I'm getting yes to attending, but I'm getting no to winning, unfortunately, there. Aries says, is Quan Yin now have any messages for me, and if so, what are they? So this would be perfect for the channeling stream. I did only recently just put it up, but there is now a members channeling. So this month, members, so there's always members crystal ball, and there's pretty much always members channeling as well. But guys, do check out if you can make the aura reading as well. There's a members aura reading as well this month. So yeah, that would be perfect for, I think, for channeling. Hi Kevin, hello. So much love to you too, Tam, sorry, Pam. Kevin, what will A think and feel when we finally meet again soon? There seems to be a little bit more of a relaxed energy and a little bit of confidence coming out. Marianne Harris, are two people from my past who hurt me or getting bad karma now? Let me just take a moment because you are new. I'll just connect to your name and date of birth. Thank you for that. Okay. Yes, I'm guessing yes on that. Miss Venus, Jay is thinking about starting a cafe business in Florida with a business partner, but the situation may be tricky. Is the business partner aligned well for this, and is Florida the best place? So the business partner does seem okay. I'm not getting anything too negative there, but there's a little bit of there may be a better place. So there may be a better place. That's what's coming through. Yeah, I would definitely say with that, Miss Venus, as well, to add to that, I would definitely say perhaps some waiting and kind of contemplating on the place, you know, because I do feel like there may be a change of heart with that. There may be, if it's done in this location, it may not last very long. You're very welcome. People saying thank you. Daniela, will he take me to his house in the future? Yes, I guess a yes there. Donna, hello. Aries, how has my guy been thinking, feeling, or even viewing our connection lately? Very positive, very committed, very forward thinking, you know, very envisioning future kind of energy. Sorry. Ah. So Virgo, initial of my future spouse. Okay. I was guessing an O come through there, so I'm only guessing one initial there. Michael says, can you read me, please? Um, so, so we're asking specific questions for the crystal ball. Yeah, specific questions. I can pull you a card. Let's see. We can do a card. Let's do chakra. Okay, so we have instinct coming up, and we're focusing here on the crown chakra. So of course they're chakra cards, so they do link to chakras. The crown chakra, if you do want to focus on a specific chakra in meditation, or maybe if you listen to frequency music, the crown chakra is quite important for you at the moment. So this can be connection with, you know, the universe or guides, angels, God, and all of that. So that's kind of like an important area of focus for you at the moment. But you're of course really being drawn to your instinct here. So sometimes when we have, you know, when we talk about instinct or gut feelings or intuition, the kind of trickery to it is that a lot of the time it seems to go against logic at the time when we feel it. So we can sometimes go with the more logical kind of path as opposed to the path that we're feeling drawn to, because we're looking at it from this makes sense kind of standpoint. But when you go with the intuition, the instinct, the gut feelings, you realize further down the line why that makes so much sense, you know, when you look back at it. So really make sure you're trusting that instinct that you have, especially in this current chapter of your life. And with I was going to say something else about instinct then. Sorry, I completely lost that. But yeah, so crown chakra, and remember as well, you know, we all have our higher self, our spirit team, and all of that there. They often use our intuition or gut feelings and things like that to drive us, to draw us to certain things. So do keep a notice of that. And also with those kind of senses that we have, we can often feel we can often feel that we don't trust ourselves. We think we're just making it up, or for example when it is, so why paranoid is coming up is because sometimes we feel like, oh, we shouldn't do, you know, oh, I should steer clear of that, or oh, this feels like a dangerous situation. Sometimes we think that we're just kind of being paranoid and we don't listen to ourselves, but you should make sure you're paying attention to your intuition and believing yourself that it is your intuition and your instincts, and not don't kind of think that you're making it up, if that makes sense. Don't trust yourself. Do trust yourself, not don't trust yourself. Kevin says a love card. Yes, one moment. So a love card. Oh. Was this? Oh no. Was this just interesting that the two of them have, two of them have unicorns. I put that on top by accident. So embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So sometimes when we get a card like this, we may be trying to suppress our emotions a little bit. We may be trying to, you know, and it is normal. Like, it's normal to not want. I think with expressing emotions, there's also an element of intuition there and everything like that as well, because we we can be vulnerable when we express our emotions, so it is important to kind of only express those vulnerable emotions around people we trust and things like that. But don't be holding back or suppressing your emotions. You know, if it's anger, make sure you're channeling it maybe in a creative way or something like that. If it's sadness, make sure you're around people that you trust and all of those things. But just make sure you're not suppressing those emotions. Really allow yourself to feel. Just one moment, guys. Risha, may I know about the looks of my future spouse? Will I find him attractive looking or average or below average? Okay. So seeing dark hair and quite tall, quite an average build as well. And one thing that is quite um, stands out a little bit is glasses. Yeah, I think these are reading glasses, but I'm definitely seeing glasses here. Yeah, there's definitely attraction. So I'm feeling like your external energies, your kind of magnetic energies, that kind of more surface level connection, it is there. I'm seeing that. Benita, has anyone done black magic or voodoo on me? And if yes, can I know that initial? Okay. No, I'm not seeing that at the moment. If you are feeling off, it could be maybe you've had like a kind of low level, maybe psychic attack. But what may be more likely at the moment, if you're feeling off, you may be absorbing some negative energy from places around you and things like that. Because although I'm not seeing anything really dark on you at the moment, like magic, I am seeing that your aura is quite expanded, and this is normal with people who are empaths or spiritual, or especially if you're practicing spiritual practices, it's very normal as well. But when we have an expanded aura, we can kind of pick up the energies around us and kind of, it's almost like if where we see something negative, like negative content, or we're around people who are negative themselves, we can take that on even though it's not really us, if that makes sense. We absorb it quite easily. So that may be happening with you at the moment. You're very welcome, Katika. You're very welcome. It's nice to see you here. I'm glad you could make it. No, hello. Is Faisal coming towards me romantically? Okay. I'm getting a no on that at the moment. I'm really sorry about that. I hope that changes for you. Jancy's moon magic, of course. Every day I bring radical self love to my mind, body, and spirit. Beautiful. Cup of tea. I'm Sophia. Thank you for the date of birth. Does my career revolve around being a healer and life coach? Okay. Just focus on your full name. I know you've been in before, but I'm not super familiar with your energy, so let me just connect for a moment. Okay. Yeah, I'm really seeing potential here, especially with life coach as well. Risha, between A and P, who is more interested in me? You can say no one if the answer comes out no for both. Okay. Okay, let's check. There seems to be a little bit more possibility here with P, but it both on both sides it does feel quite low at the moment. But it does seem to be like a possibility with P more than just checking where we are in the music. Harsh. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you for the full name and date of birth. So let's see. So A's feelings. Okay, I just focus on your date of birth for a moment. So there's not a lot really going on here. It definitely does kind of seem like thoughts and emotions are kind of um, being like attention is kind of elsewhere, if that makes sense. I'm not really picking up a lot with that, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say. I don't know if I would say that there's no chance with this. I don't think I would say that, but it does feel like attention is kind of elsewhere at the moment. Delphine, do you still see me moving to another country in the beginning of next year? Yeah, there does still seem to be a prominent possibility of this, yes. Katika, do you see me and Annie Vash together have a happy family with children and financial abundance in the future? I have seen a path of this. I know you know, you do ask a lot about Annie Vash, and there definitely is a possibility there. There definitely is something there. I'm really happy to, of course, keep a check on it from stream to stream. But there definitely is a possibility with you guys on that path. Just see how far I am. Okay, I'm kind of catching up here, so I think I will. I'll do a few more before I change the emoji, guys. Okay. Um. Pooja, what was the meaning of the dream I saw where N was behind supporting me and I was praying to Ma Kali and me and N? Also, meaning of another part where me and N were kissing on the beach at night. So, I do feel like the reason why praying is kind of involved within the stream is because of the depth of that connection. Because there is kind of like a deeper kind of spiritual level to this connection with like past life experiences and things like that. I do feel like that's why the praying is kind of significant there, because it's kind of highlighting the more spiritual aspect of that connection. But yeah, like I would say like this kissing kind of part and everything is kind of, you know, a a visual of your desires. A visual of your desires. Thank you for your patience, guys. Apologies for that. So Shayna says, what are the physical traits of the person I'm bound to meet? Okay. So height looks kind of average. Like I would not say too tall here, but there's definitely a kind of, this person really looks after themselves. There's definitely a, you know, like a toned kind of muscular physique. You know, definitely someone who looks after themselves. Brown eyes, black hair. Very casual kind of dress sense as well, coming up there. Jasmine, will Phil ask me to be in a relationship? When Phil asks me to be in a relationship, will he still be with his current partner, or will that be over? And will he have to pay alimony? Okay. Yes, you will have to pay, but yes, it will. That will be over. Yes. You're welcome, Benita. You're very welcome. Have a blessed day yourself. Aries, what areas of my life and my guy's life is my crystal grid right now assisting and helping us with? So it seems to be at the moment assuring that both of your life paths can really align together, because it's interesting, because it seems like in terms of your kind of goals in like a work kind of sense are, you know, very different, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's nice. Me and Leon are like that as well. Um, but it does seem to be like making sure the things that are kind of different, the things where your paths may, like, you know, wander off from each other a little bit, making sure that that lines up very nicely and complements each other, rather than, you know, yeah, rather than being different paths. Um, so, oh. Oh, so there were some things I wanted to mention. So we'll just, well, I do have a few people in here and a few of you are members. I will just mention this before I forget. So one thing is that none of the spell jars have been sent yet. I have, so I need some new necklaces. I have a couple, but I need some more for all of you guys. And so last time I ordered these chains, they were on Prime. I'm pretty sure that I got them within like a day or two. But yeah, I'm waiting on these at the moment. So do bear with me with that. But if you are a member and you were not on the Spelljar stream last month, there is one scheduled for this month, so you're very welcome onto that one. And if you're not a member, you're still welcome onto it, so you can still have a jar made. It just, anyone can have a jar made, but they're only sent out to the members who are who've been heart or above for 2 months or longer, basically, and that's just about postage prices, basically. But yeah, so anyone's welcome onto it. You don't have to be a member, but those are the people who will have their jars sent out to them. And then the other thing was, so I'm doing another giveaway. I feel like it's been ages since we did a giveaway. and it's a review giveaway. So basically you give me a review on either Facebook or my website, and you're entered in. So when you give a review, you're entered into the giveaway. So you don't have to have bought something off me. You can review the streams, you can review, so if you go onto the website, there's Crystal Ball, there's a listing for Crystal Ball, there's a listing for Tarot, there's a listing for past life reading, there's a listing for aura reading, and all things like that. So any session that you've had on stream, you can review the product on the website, and you can just give any review on Facebook that you want. I think Facebook, the reviews just go onto the normal page, they're not underneath a product where they are on the website. And the Facebook and the website are both in the description of this video. Anyone who reviews will be entered. And don't lie in your review. You don't have to say you purchased something if you didn't. Just say, I have crystal ball readings on the stream and I really enjoy them, or I had a past life reading or aura reading on stream and I really liked it. It's absolutely fine to put whatever you want. And so for every review you get one entry, and if you are a Root Chakra member, you get 2 entries for every review. Heart Chakra members get 3 entries for every review, and Crown get 4 entries for every review. And the draw will be, I haven't decided yet on the draw. I haven't decided yet, but we will plan it soon. Daniela, what month do you think he sends me a message? I'm not seeing that clearly at all. I'm really sorry to say that. Jan, I want to ask Caden if he's doing okay emotionally and let him know I'm there for him. How will he react to this? Will he actually open up? Will me initiating this help him have faith in our connection? Yeah, I think saying something kind of short and sweet will be kind of positive, have like a bit of an imprint in his mind. I'm not really seeing like taking you up on that like super soon, but I do feel like something kind of maybe, sorry, something kind of like I said, short but sweet. So maybe something like I don't know how you'd want to say like, how are you doing, or are you doing okay lately, or something like that, but I'm here if you ever need to talk, kind of thing, something kind of short. So I'm just going to put here, bear with me. So as always, when I put finishing up, you are very welcome to leave questions underneath that, but I may not get to them, so just bear in mind, after my finishing up message, I may not get to questions after that, but I will just change the emoji just in case we get there. There we are. So, where was I up to? Kevin, has the spell jar for enhancing my abilities made any difference yet by now? So it seems to not have fully settled yet. I would say maybe 3 to 5 weeks on this at the moment. Fatima is Hussam in a relationship currently. No, that comes as no. Virgo, chakra card. Expansion. So this is really nice because there's kind of two elements to this. So we have expansion in a kind of community sense, so reaching people, connecting with people. There can be meeting new people, there can be connecting deeper with people, you know, kind of taking those relationships to the next level, kind of getting to know each other better. There's a positive expansion in the social sense, in the social circle, but also in a more spiritual sense. So having more signs and synchronicities from guides, feeling more clear on messages from guides and things like that as well in this expansion. It's very relationship based with physical people and with spirit guides as well. Stella says future spouse career. Let me see. That's not really coming through clearly, unfortunately. I'm really sorry to say that. I will put a reminder in the chat for that, but I just worry that I won't. I'll put it, but I may not get to it. Gosh, who asked? Wow, that's completely slipped my mind. Stella, sorry. Yeah, if things don't come through clearly, I would usually check them a little bit later on, give it a bit of time. But just bear in mind I might not get to that because I am finishing up soon. But if I do, I will. Benita, future spouse career. Doctor. Megha, I'm sorry, but people are asking multiple questions on the same emoji. Let me see. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, I try my best. I'm really sorry about that, lovely. Let's see. Chris the Fish. I like the name. Sorry, we're not doing open readings, so where it says special message. Specific questions for the crystal ball. Very, very sorry. Let's see. Miss Venus, will there be a hurricane where I visit Jay on the 25th? I'm guessing a no on that, and I really hope that that is accurate. Oh my gosh, I would be terrified, you know, of hurricanes, things like that. Although, to be honest, I would love to see one, you know, at a safe distance. But yeah, um, I didn't notice too much. Like, I didn't notice someone like posting a lot. Um, I'm up to now. What is S? Sorry, Swatty. What is S currently thinking about me? Does he miss me? Yes, there is missing you. Yes, yes. Chris the Fish, I can pull you a love card. Let's do a love card. There we are. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. So there's a miracle or a blessing coming on the love path in your current chapter or near future. So that's very nice. Kritika says, who I destined to get married with, Amit or Anivesh? Please tell me who is the one for me between these two people. Okay. So it seems like there's possibility with Anivesh, but it doesn't seem possibility with Amit, so I'm very sorry about that. Megha, when will I get a job? In which field? Okay. Sorry. So guys, I never intentionally skip questions, so I do really, really greatly apologize if I do skip a question. I do apologize for that. It's not my intention. So, when will I get a job and in which field? Okay. So I'm seeing August, and August actually came up straight away. But I was just trying to get a feel there because that's not coming through. Yeah, I'm not getting anything for that at the moment. Like I said with the other one, I will post it myself to, let's see the time, to check back on that, but I don't think I'm going to be here. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end here, so let's see. Anakriti, hello! I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm well, thank you. So will I get a job offer in the next 2 weeks or in July? Okay. This seems to be a prominent possibility here at the end of the month. Thank you guys, thank you guys. So just, I think I can. Oh, I might be able to get further than I thought here. Shayna, will this new person be a twin flame and or long-term relationship? Sorry, just change the music back there. That one's louder. Sorry, guys. It's a bit louder. So I'm seeing long term, but I'm not seeing twin flame. And Pooja, will it be the right step not to stay in touch with N until he is single to avoid complications? Or should I let the future communications with him flow as they happen? Sorry, that one's just really loud for some reason. Sorry. Yeah, it does seem best to kind of avoid that kind of complicated situation. Yes, it does seem so. Jan, why is Em currently still upset with Caden? She's been upset for a few days in a row despite Caden hanging out all night with her the other day. There feels to be kind of like a deflated energy, like I'm not really getting to where I want to be, and I don't really want to be waiting and kind of holding on. That's kind of the feeling there. Kritika, how am I doing in my career in the next few years? Will I get financial independence and financial abundance in my life? Yeah, so and particularly in that third year as well, it seems like there is a kind of comfort, like a increase in finances, an increase in abundance, and kind of like a feeling kind of comfortable kind of energy. Um, so I'm not saying like super rich or something like that, but there's definitely a positive kind of comfortable energy there. Um, Megha, how many days or weeks will all stay in Cannes? Okay. Seems like around 2 weeks. Delphine, what did you think when he saw me yesterday? Why does he want us to spend more time together? Is it true that he is single? So a lot of attraction comes through right away. Why does he want to spend more time together? Is it true he's single? Yeah, so the attraction's coming through, so I do feel like this is like, kind of the reason. But I'm getting yes to single, so I'm getting yes to that. Swati, what would be the profession of my future spouse? Did we not check that? Profession of future spouse. Okay, let me see. Why didn't the professions want to come through today? I'm not seeing it. Let me see how far down I am. I will put this in to try to check this. I'm really sorry if I didn't get to it. So future spouse, profession. I feel like that things aren't coming through today. Profession. We got one for Benita. Aries, which one of my manifestations is coming to fruition soon? So I'm seeing root chakra here. I'm seeing like a positive advancement on the kind of I feel like it's more monetary than anything home related. So do you feel like it's more monetary? It's coming through here. Fatima, when do you see Hussam reaching out to me? I'm not getting a time frame come through at the moment. I feel like it's just because the prominence isn't too high. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Anakriti, when will I meet my future spouse and how? Sorry guys, bear with me one moment. So I'm going to be here for about 10, maybe 15 more minutes. Hopefully I get through as many questions as possible. Anakriti, yeah, sorry. When will I meet my future spouse and how? So I'm seeing 2025, I'm just trying to get how here. I'm in the workplace. Daniel Hughes. I really like someone and the person initials are P. I want to know if the person feels the same and what will the frame be when we will get together. Okay, so let me just connect because you're quite new. Let me just connect with your name and date of birth there. Okay. Okay, so there is potential with this person, but their feelings aren't very strong at the moment. The feelings are, they're not really there at the moment. So it does seem like there may be a process to this. There may be, this may be quite gradual. It's like there's possibility, but it seems quite perhaps further down the line for those feelings to kind of come through. Yeah, so I can say Stella's future spouse's career. Let's see. I don't know why I'm going to have to do, and I keep saying this as well. I'm going to have to do a full future spouse stream where we can just do looks, any personality traits, and career, because we always get questions like that. It would be a nice stream to do, just on its own. But Stella future spouse career. Let's see what comes through here. Graphic designers coming through there. So I'm just going to check now that we're getting to the end here. So I'm really sorry for everyone who maybe has just come in. I see Brigazzi and I see Tatiana. Really nice to see you guys, but I am jumping off now. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't stay for longer because I do have a lot to catch up on in my inbox and things like that. Thank you guys so much for coming though. So guys, if you are entering into the giveaway and you have any trouble with it, just message me and let me know, and I will try to help you out. Yeah, and so check the homepage for upcoming streams. There are quite a few scheduled. Let me see what we have. We have we have channeling. So we have channeling for both members and non-members this month, but for non-members this is a very one-off stream. Channeling is a members perk, so it's very a one-off stream. So do try to make it to that stream if you want a channeling, because it's not going to come around very often, and there may be a lot of people on that stream. So a few crystal balls planned. Members only, you are having your aura this month if you would like that. And the spell jars, so I know I did mention that before, but do let me know if you're a member and you weren't on that stream. And if you're not a member, remember you are still, if you're not a member, you're still welcome to join and have the jar made. It just won't be sent to you. So yeah. That's pretty much everything, but for you guys who are in the Discord and who do like to do the group things like group chats and mediumship, I did put a post in there today. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Just asking if we should do something like that this month. It seems more difficult lately to get people together, but if you are free to do it, we can just do general group chat or we can do mediumship. I would really love to do mediumship, but I'm having trouble getting enough people to do it. And Jasmine, so much love to you for coming last time. I really do appreciate it, and I am sorry that I'm having difficulty with organising this. But if you are interested in either of those things, do follow the Discord, go into the Discord. You don't have to be a member to be in the Discord or to attend those, but do let me know if you want one, because we haven't had a group chat in a very long time. I would love it, but it's just difficult to get everyone together, so just let me know about that off stream if you would like. And yes, you're very welcome, and guys, I do appreciate your patience, and I do apologise as well. I would stay on for a bit longer, but I just have too much to do, so I'm sorry about that. To you guys who just jumped on. But I do hope to see you soon. There will be more crystal balls than are scheduled there, so I really hope I can catch you at a better time next time. Love, light and blessings to each of you, and I really hope to see you soon. And don't hesitate to reach out if you have a suggestion for a stream as well.